Hi everyone, my name is Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is, you know what? I don't even know what today's video is going to be. It's going to be a makeup look of some sort. I haven't even thought that far ahead. I don't have anything laid out in front of me. So basically, today I wasn't going to do my makeup and I dropped my son off at school and somebody said to me, "Wow, you look tired today." So I need to do something about these under eye circles, man. Like, look how dark they are. I think what happened is that like the past week or so I've been surviving on about 4 hours of sleep, and then last night I got 8, but very interrupted. My daughter, for the first time in my life, I have seen a child projectile vomit. It is the grossest thing, and it made me also want to projectile vomit. So it's disgusting. I think I gave her too much milk or something, and then she just threw up everywhere, all over my bed, all over her bed, everywhere. Like, it's disgusting. So I don't, yeah, I look exhausted. I do. Like, it wasn't meant to be like, "Oh man, you look tired." It was like, "Wow, you look tired. Are you okay?" So, but we're going to do something about that right now. So I'm going to start with a serum, which I need to do because my skin feels dry. It's been feeling super dry here for the past few days. It has been super dry, and oh yeah, and then after we're going to the mall because so basically today is Connor's spelling test, and I told him that if he can get 4 out of 5 at least on his spelling test, that he will get a treat. So we're gonna go to the mall anyway and get him an ice cream. But Bath and Body Works sent me an email today and they have the wall plug-in refills on sale for $3.50. So I'm gonna go get some of those. Oh, I'm gonna wear eyelashes today too. I just realized I have a stray lash or eyebrow hair. So I'm gonna put some eye cream on. Sorry guys, I have the window open and it's like there's a dump truck across at the school and they're so loud. So I might have to like delete that part out because it's just so ridiculous. Oh, I feel like my face is so gross right now, so dry, so blah. You know, I need to add some life into it. So adding all these serums really helps moisturize the skin, and I might add a glow product too, just because I can, and because it also helps to really bring life to your skin. I'll probably just put like a gloss on top after. We'll see. So I'll probably be like having to edit this video quite a bit because I'll be reaching up and getting my products because they're in my like really high organizers on the other side of me. So if you haven't seen my makeup organization video, I'll link that for you just if you want to check it out. This is the Revlon Kiss Lip Balm. I've been using it like every day before makeup to prep my lips. It's like no matter how much I put on, I feel like they're still dry. So I'm going to use my Primed and Poreless by Too Faced Skin Smoothing Face Primer and just put some on my nose area. So I use a very small amount of this. But my nose has been driving me crazy because I do have like a pore where I think I had a zit when I was a teenager. And it's like literally right here on like kind of the left hand side of my nose. And every time I put foundation on, I notice it's like this little hole. It's really weird. It's hard to explain, but it was like a huge, like, you know, when you're a teenager and you have that problem, it sucks. So I'm just kind of pressing it in because it hides all your pores. And then because I want a glowy product, I'm going to use my Becca Backlight Priming Filter all over my face. I'll just use it with my fingers. I am doing 2 pumps though. And I'm praying that my daughter stays sleeping. So she hasn't been sleeping that good, but I got her up at 6:30 today, so I thought I heard her. If she wakes up, I might have to bring her up here. We'll see. So I'm going to use my sponge. This is the Real Techniques makeup sponge. I haven't used this in forever. I've been using a foundation brush, but we're going to do this today. And I am using my Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Foundation in Natural Beige. And I'm using a little bit more than I normally do because I remember when I would do my makeup, like when it wasn't COVID. Like it's like as soon as COVID hits, nobody leaves their house, right? Like you stay home, you don't do anything, you go to the grocery store, but you don't do your makeup to go to the damn grocery store. And it's been forever since I've been on an actual date night. Like I miss karaoke so much, you guys. Like, oh, so much. Like it's just so sad that everything got canceled. All of the businesses, had to shut down. I'm so sad right now. The only good news is that it's Friday and I can actually sleep in tomorrow. Well, sleep in for as long as my daughter lets me, I guess. I forgot how much I like using a sponge. I haven't used a sponge in forever. It makes your makeup look so good. I just feel good. Like towards the end of the day, I'm like, oh, I just need to get this makeup off. But when I do my makeup, it makes me feel so good. Like I feel like I can go out and feel good. And not that I don't do that without makeup, because I go out like all the time without makeup. But then when you get comments, oh, you look exhausted, it doesn't really make you feel that good, even though it's not meant to be in a bad contest or bad context. Sorry. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. This is light beige, and I'm not using my peach color corrector. Just gonna go straight in with this. I haven't used these in a while. I've got 3 different colors, and these are probably gonna go bad soon too. So I'm not really gonna make my face brighter with this at all. I'm just gonna do under eyes, I think. And I'm gonna set right with this sponge too. So I will use my Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder in Translucent. I love this stuff. And it's funny because I only have actually it's almost all gone. I only have this like tiny travel size container, and it doesn't really give you that much product. But I really like this stuff. I'm just going to put some in the cap and then set it right with a sponge. Like I haven't been doing this. I've been using my brush religiously, but I miss doing my makeup like this. So I'm just going to set the rest of my face too. I usually never use this much powder anymore, but I'm feeling like a very matte day today, even though And now we're going to do eyebrows. I'm using my Morphe Brow Spoolie. This is the E29. I just brushed through my brows. I did actually trim them the other day, so that helps. But I brushed through them so they're like going up and then out to see where I need to fill them. I take my Urban Decay Brow Blade, just the pencil side because I love it right now. And I proceed to fill in any little areas that have no hair. Okay, so I just also wanted to mention, like, there's so many things I need to get done in a day, and when Chad's working, he sleeps till about 1:30, and then on early dismissal days, we just go get Connor, and then I'm making supper, and that's it. And then he leaves for work at 5, well, he gets ready at 5:20 and leaves at 5:50, so basically I have from 1:30 to 5:20 to like do everything that we need to do with him up, like whether that's errands or hanging out together or talking or supper, anything like that. And so I always make supper, so like that takes up a good chunk of time. And it always feels like I'm in a rush, and I hate it. Like I'm starting to dread that time of the day, because picking up Connor takes about a good 45 minutes because we get there early so we can actually find a spot to park near the school. And then by the time we like leave, because Connor says goodbye to all his friends and he says hi to us, tells us how his day is, get back in the car, not to mention having to like take Danny in and out of the car seat in the stroller. It's all takes so much time. My brows totally don't look even now, man. So then in that case, I go back in with my brow blade and I just try to make the one that doesn't look equal. So on top of everything today, I also have my plan with me that I have to do before the time when Chad wakes up to right before we go get Connor. And then as soon as we get Connor, we'll go to the mall. But I need to pre-lay out all my stickers because it takes time. My plan with me can take up to like 2 hours and I don't have that much time. So I gotta like kind of plan ahead and make sure that I can be really fast at doing that. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna bronze today a little bit. So I'm gonna use my Marc Jacobs. But yeah, it's definitely been kind of rough. I haven't used this brush yet, but I'm going to use this pretty one. It's the Rosette Aurelia or Arisa? Roxette Arisa, wow, by Sigma. So it's like specially designed, supposed to be for bronzing. So let's see how it does. Mind you, this color of the Marc Jacobs Tan-Tastic one, it's 104. It's pretty light for me because I have really dark skin. I feel like there's this line right here. It's not taking the product, or okay, maybe the brush didn't put it on right when I first put it on my face. I don't know, something happened there. And because it's such a fluffy brush, it doesn't give you that much color, which is good and bad. It's good if you're kind of a beginning makeup artist and you don't, and I guess it's good if you want to build up color too, because I can usually control like how much product I put on though, and you can always blend it out if you put on too much. Okay, so next we'll add some blush, and you know what, I'm just going to go in with my Coralista. I've been loving this one by Benefit. I usually like to reach for the palettes where I've got like 5 different options at least, but this one's so pretty. It kind of reminds me of the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach. We'll put on all this powder and then we're gonna give our face a nice spray. This one smells so good. A lot of people don't like it, but I love when like brands put like scent in their product. It's really weird, but I like it. Okay, I'm gonna use my Mary Lou for highlight. And instead of my F03, I'm going to use my Morphe M501. This is my favorite highlight brush, even though it's Morphe. I say even though it's Morphe, but I really don't enjoy Morphe brushes. The dark ones are fine, but the ones with white bristles just they get destroyed so quickly. Whereas Sigma have lasted me years so far. So I'll keep this one out because I will be using it for inner corner highlight, which I usually do because I just love this product so very, very much. It gives me like the perfect color. Like, look how pretty that looks. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Morphe. Oh, I'm trying to break shit. I'm gonna use my Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray all over right now. And now is when you need one of those like little heat drying tools. So I'm just gonna let that dry, and then I'm going to do some kind of eyeshadow. I want it to be a fall look, but I don't know what exactly. But I do know that I want to do like a contrasting eyeliner. So like one of those colors. They're so pretty. But I want it, I could do like a golden brown. That would be really pretty. So I could do brown eyeliner. This one is Richie. That's like my favorite brown. Of course, it's the only one I ever reach for. So I like to do my eyeliner first because then when I put color on the bottom lash line, I can like really blend it in. I'm going to use my Dominique Cosmetics Latte too. I wanted to do something like different, but I think this will be okay. Hold on. I need like a medium transition color. We're going to use soft glam too. I like mixing palettes. So I've got my Dominique Cosmetics Latte 2. I'm going to get the Latte one again. And then I've also got Soft Glam by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And now I need coffee. Okay. So I'm going to start with burnt orange in the crease. This one here. It's like my favorite color to start with right now. So I'm using a taper blending in E35. Oh, I love adding color to my lids. I don't know what it is. It's like, I just love doing my makeup. It's like, it makes you look good as well as it's like so artistic, you know? So I'm blending this pretty high up to my eyebrow. And I have explained this before, but I have really deep eye sockets. So for me, this is what I need to do in order to like see the color, because you can't really see the color in the crease unless I close my eye. That is the perfect color. So pretty. Okay, then I'm going to dip into, I'm going to actually change my brush now. Let's use an E25. So this one's dirty. It's not dirty, it's just stained. It's with like the green fall shadow I used the other day. I'm going to go into Cafecito, which is the warmer brown in the Latte 2 palette now. Let's see. Just going to dab it on the outside crease and corner of my eyeball. And I don't want to add too much too quickly. I just want to like blend it in gently here. I really like this color, so I think I might add this on the lower lash line too. And it's not as warm as it looks like in the pan. It's weird. So as I have it on there on my eye, I'm just slowly working it in and blending it. So this one was a little patchy, so I just dipped it back into the color and covered that up. Same with this one. It looks so pretty on the outside corner. I don't want to blend it out too far. I'm going to keep it kind of in that spot. So I'm going to go back in with my first brush and just blend the edges because I don't want to move the color around. Like, I'm happy with how that looks already. I was going to add like this golden shade, but I think I want to add this one instead. So it's a frappe and it's almost like it's supposed to be like a topper, but that's what it looks like on my finger. Just makes that inner portion look a little bit brighter and sparklier, which is kind of nice. I'll go back in with the E25 and just maybe bring this dark color a little bit on top of the sparkly color to blend it in a bit. And that's all I need. That looks so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to take an E30. This is a clean pencil brush. I'm going to go back into Cafecito and just run it along the lower lash line. Didn't realize how pretty that color was. So pretty. Like, I honestly thought it was like this really dark red brown color, but it ended up being a lot less red than I thought it was. And I'm going to go in with the E25 just to blend that out. I didn't honestly put that much on the lower lash line. Good. And then we're going to add some inner corner highlight with the Mary Lou by the Balm. Pop it right on the corner. And when you have dark shadows like this around your eye, you can just see how that brightens things up a bit. And I'm just going to bring it, I might use this color again and bring some on the lower lash line as well. Kind of blending into that brown. But then you have sparkle there as well. That looks really pretty. Nice. I'm really happy with the way this looks. Okay. So then I'm not going to put on, because I love that lid so much, I'm not going to bother putting on any eyeliner, but I'm just going to go straight in with my mascara now. And I'll skip this part. We'll get back when I'm done. Okay, mascara is done. And you know what? I love this Maneater mascara. I always underestimate it. And when you layer it on, it looks pretty darn good, but it has to be a fresh tube because once it starts drying out, it kind of doesn't work anymore. So as far as lipstick goes, when I'm actually going out, I can't wear lipstick because the mask just makes this whole area of your face disgusting. So for now, I'm going to put some gloss on. And my favorite one to kind of match that shadow, like look how pretty it is. It's so sparkly and pretty. I've got some thoughts on that palette too, but it's this Buxom Plumping Lip Polish in Rebecca. It kind of matches that shadow perfectly, so I'm going to put some of that on. So much for this being a fall look. I guess it still could be a fall look because it's obviously brown, and brown, I always think like green or orange or red for fall. Okay, so that's it for my makeup. Now, my thoughts on this palette. So number one, I think the reason why this palette got a lot of like flack wasn't because like it looks very similar to the first Latte palette, which got really, really good reviews. A lot of people don't like this one, and it's a nice change from the first one. I like that it's more of a topper, but it gives such nice sparkle. It's really pretty as a lid color. And the only thing that I wish it had would be like a mid-tone brown or like a taupe to blend out the crease. So like burnt orange would be the color that I'm missing in this palette. So this one here, like it needs something, right? Like you could use the yellow, like that would give it a different look though. So this is definitely neutral. Yellow, I guess, would make it neutral, but maybe I'll try that again too. But I'm not done playing with this palette, and I just kind of like realized how much I actually do like neutrals. I know I talk about it before, like I hate neutrals. I really, it's not really my go-to thing. My go-to thing is honestly more color, but this for an everyday look, if you were going to work every day, this is really pretty. Like I really like it. It's so pretty. I can't stop looking at my eyes. But anyway, that is it for this look. And if you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, I'd love if you subscribed. And last but not least, don't forget to click that bell notification button down below so you will be notified every time I upload a new video. and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.